One of our joint customers, which is a top 5 sponsor, was really struggling with recruitment on an endocrinology heart failure study. Sites were just, really having a hard time finding patients, and when they do find them, a lot of the time the patients are not qualifying, and the consent rate was very, very low. The sponsor, through the data that they were seeing in study team, recognized that this was an issue, and decided that a rescue campaign was needed at this time to kind of turn around the trial. And they turned to CSSi and OneStudyTeam to help solve this problem. And I remember this very clearly because overnight it was all our teams just got together very quickly. We both did our own setup very quickly, did our own thing, and then turned on the integration immediately. And sites were receiving referrals within 48 hours of the sponsor kind of notifying us that this is something that they wanted to do. And as we all know here, time is of the essence when it comes to recruitment and especially rescue campaigns. And the speed that we were able to just turn this on immediately and work so well together was really impactful. And the results were equally impressive, right? So because of the data that study team had, the sponsor was able to see, and CSSi was also able to optimize their campaigns very repeatedly and quickly. And CSSi's referrals had a 7% consent rate, which was more than 5% higher than what sites were seeing in their own patients, which was less than 2%. And as I mentioned, CSSi was constantly monitoring these metrics and adjusting their campaigns to make sure that this was a successful campaign, and they were getting all of that data from working with OneStudyTeam. And this, is really a testament to how what a big difference this made, and it was really impressive and showed that CSSi's referrals really had a significant impact. They sent in almost 1,500 patients for this very fast and furious rescue campaign. 100% of these patients were acknowledged and worked on by sites in the study team platform. And ultimately, we had 13 randomizations, and it was considered a very, very successful rescue campaign for the sponsor. So this is a really just quick case study of things that we were able to achieve as part of the partnership, and we want to do this, and we are doing this kind of trial after trial.
Yeah, the thing that continues to strike me about that is the speed with which it all happened. From first identifying almost separately of the need to do two different types of things, to understanding that we both could do those two different types of things, to actually operationalizing it and making it work, especially in rescue mode, as you mentioned, Jessica, was incredible, because we are not in an industry that generally moves as quickly as it needs to. And looking back at how quickly we went from the idea of a collaboration to starting to deliver referrals and being able to use the data to actualize and optimize the campaign was incredible.